Title 42 is a public health law that was invoked by the Trump administration in March 2020 to expel migrants who crossed the U.S.-Mexico border without a hearing or a chance to seek asylum. The policy was based on the premise that migrants could pose a risk of spreading COVID-19 in the U.S. However, critics argued that Title 42 violated U.S. and international laws that protect the right to seek asylum, and that it endangered the lives of migrants who were returned to Mexico or their home countries without due process. Under Title 42, more than 1 million migrants have been expelled from the U.S. since March 2020, including families and children. Many of them have been repeatedly trying to cross the border, hoping to find safety and protection in the U.S. Some have been stranded in makeshift camps along the border, facing violence, extortion, and abuse from criminal groups and Mexican authorities. The Biden administration inherited Title 42 from the Trump administration and initially continued to use it to expel most migrants at the border, except for unaccompanied children. The Biden administration faced pressure from both sides, human rights groups and advocates who urged it to end Title 42 and restore access to asylum, and Republicans and border officials who warned that lifting Title 42 would trigger a surge of migrants and a humanitarian crisis at the border. In May 2023, after several legal challenges and negotiations with Mexico, the Biden administration announced that it would phase out Title 42 by June 1, 2023. However, it also finalized a new regulation that would severely restrict asylum for migrants who crossed the border without authorization. The regulation would disqualify migrants from asylum if they failed to request protection in another country on their way to the U.S., such as Mexico. Only migrants with exceptionally compelling circumstances, such as an acute medical emergency or an imminent threat of harm, would be able to overcome this bar.